Okay, so imagine this. You're a knight, yeah, on this really vital quest. Your king's trapped deep in a mountain held by an orc. Seriously, time is running out.
High stakes.
Totally. You find this hidden path, leads to a crossroads, two doors look exactly the same, and two guards. Twins.
Ah, the classic setup.
Exactly. One twin always lies, the other always tells the truth. You know the drill. Behind one door, the king. Behind the other. Well, let's just say it's a long drop.
A deadly abyss.
Right. So your job, listener, is to figure out which door saves the king. And you've only got what the twins say to go on.
It's all about logic under pressure, isn't it? Parsing what they give you.
Okay, so here's what they say. The guard on the left, he's got an axe, says the king is behind the left door.
Okay.
And the twin on the right, holding a sword, right, then says the king is behind the right door.
So, direct contradiction.
Yep. One's lying, one's truthful, but you have no idea which is which.
Yeah.
And here's the kicker. You can only ask one question. So that's what this deep dive is all about. How do you actually solve this thing?
What's really key here, I think, is starting with those contradictory statements. We know one is true and one is false because of the setup.
Right, because one tells the truth and one lies. Their statements have to be opposites about where the king is, so one of those claims is correct.
Exactly. But which one? That's the puzzle. We need a way to get the truth out, even if we don't know who's the truth teller.
Okay, so we did hear from a listener, we're calling him Thomas. He had a, well, let's say a rather final approach.
Oh, dude.
His idea, just eliminate one of the guards.
Okay, bit drastic.
Yeah. Then ask the survivor, is the other guard alive?
Ah, I see the logic there. If the survivor says yes, knowing the other is dead.
They must be the liar. And if they're the liar, their original statement about the door was false.
Right, and if they say no, which is the truth?
Then they're the truth teller, and their original door statement was correct.
It's certainly a way to get an answer. Decisive, as you said.
Very. But, you know, it kind of steps outside the logic puzzle aspect, doesn't it? Plus, potential issues with other orcs, maybe? It's risky.
Definitely risky.
Yeah.
And ethically, well, it sort of bypasses the elegance of the puzzle. There is a cleaner way, often attributed to someone called Mistral.
Mistral's solution. Okay, let's hear it. What's the elegant approach?
It's brilliant in its simplicity, really. You go up to either guard, doesn't matter which one, and ask this. Which door would the other guard say leads to the king?
Hold on. Which door would the other guard say leads to the king? Why that question?
Think it through. Let's say you ask the truth teller. They know the liar would point to the wrong door, the one leading to the abyss. So the truth teller will truthfully tell you which door the liar would point, to the deadly door.
Okay, so the truth teller points to the abyss. What about the liar?
Now you ask the liar the same question. The liar knows the truth teller would point to the correct door, the king's door. But the liar has to lie about what the truth teller would say.
So the liar also points to the deadly door.
Exactly. Both the truth teller reporting the liar's lie and the liar lying about the truth teller's truth will point you towards the door leading to the abyss.
Wow. Okay, that's much smarter. So no matter who you asked, the door they indicate is the wrong one.
Precisely. So you just choose the other door. Problem solved. No violence, no guessing who's who, just pure logic.
So comparing the two, Thomas's way is, well, forceful. Gets the job done maybe, but messy.
Very messy and potentially escalates things.
Whereas Mistral's approach, it uses the rules of the game, the lying and the truth-telling, against itself. It's elegant.
It really highlights how framing the question is everything. Thomas changes the situation. Mistral works within the situation's constraints to find the answer.
It's fascinating. So whether you lean towards that direct action, let's call it, or the clever logical twist, this really shows how looking at a problem differently can crack it wide open.
Absolutely. Different paths to the same goal.
So here's something for you, listener, to think about. Faced with those two doors, that impossible choice, which method feels more like your style, the bold move or the clever question? And what might that say about how you approach challenges generally? Something to ponder.